Is Solana still a good investment? Do we actually get all that risk compensated? Does it make sense to buy SOL? Is there still upside potential? Let's have a look at what's driving buying and selling. Let's have a look at what's driving adoption. Let's see where the actual opportunities now are. What we see over here is the Solana price relative to the Ethereum price. During the crypto winter, we saw Solana underperform Ethereum by 85%. Now it's close to its all-time highs again, but how much higher can it go? What we've got over here is a very similar chart. This is the Solana dominance, or how much of the entire cryptocurrency's market cap of all of crypto is in Solana. This topped at around 3.6% and it's now at 3.2%. At least in the last half year, we did not see Solana outperform the rest of crypto. Now the altcoin market as a whole didn't do that well. Ethereum also didn't do that well in the last few months. Now Bitcoin did do well. And so we don't see another all-time high relative to Bitcoin. This is now Solana to Bitcoin. And it's a reflection of this chart. This is Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin becomes a more and more important part of the crypto ecosystem. And usually that happens up to a point. Once the upside potential for Bitcoin isn't there anymore, once people rotate their gains over, that's then when the altcoins perform very well. And that's also when Solana gets a lot of more adoption probably. So in the past, we've seen the altcoin rallies happen somewhere around 70% of Bitcoin dominance. When Bitcoin was 70% of all of crypto, and that's when Bitcoin really underperformed versus the rest. It happened at the end of 2020 when Bitcoin was close to 40k. And now Bitcoin dominance is at 59%, so we probably still have some way to go. Now here's what's so fascinating about Solana. The on-chain metrics for SOL look actually pretty good. However, we don't see the outperformance in the price as we've just seen. Check this out. In the last month, the best performing blockchains in terms of total value locked were Solana, Base, and the Sui network. No real surprise here, right? This is where all the meme coin trading is at. This is the total value locked of Solana over time. Recovered pretty well, close to the all-time high as well. So we had DeFi summer in the second half of 2021, where pretty much any blockchain peaked. Subsequently, a massive crash, and Solana was able to recover quite well. This is not true, for example, for the Binance Smart Chain. It's also not true for our launch. It's also definitely not true for Polygon, and that reflects in the price as well. So Solana dominance isn't really growing anymore, despite the total value locked continuing to grow. It's hard for a cryptocurrency to do another 10x when its market cap would then be double that of Ethereum or half that of Bitcoin. Solana is simply very expensive now. I'm not sure if BNB should be higher valued than SOL, so BNB has probably also seen its ceiling, but it does seem like there is some kind of invisible glass ceiling. But then comes the big question, right? If Solana can't perform that well anymore relative to other cryptocurrencies, if it simply just goes up and down to the same degree as Bitcoin does, where is now the opportunity? Because there is obviously activity on chain. Surprise, surprise, the answer is of course in risk on assets, especially in meme coins. So check this out. This is the performance in the last 7 days according to different categories within crypto. Number 1 is the pump.fun ecosystem. So that's a meme coin launchpad. Number 2 is Elon Musk inspired. Then we've also got Deepin, but next comes cat themed, base themed. We've got frog themed and dog themed and memes. And so that's where all the opportunity is. And it seems like this is also heating up again. Check out the Solana decentralized exchange trading volume. We are picking up again in the last month. The liquidity never left. And it seems like more and more of the trading happens in an automated fashion because the number of failed transactions tends to go up. In other words, those are very likely also trading bots that simply just try their best to get into the action very, very quickly. And so some subscribers on this channel are commenting this below this video, right? Why are you currently always publishing videos on meme coins? The answer is that's where currently the gains are. And it appears as if there are 4 chains where all the action is. There's obviously Ethereum, there's Solana, there's Base, and now there's also Sui. And so I don't think it makes sense to be too much exposed directly to Solana, to simply just buy SOL. If you want to be risk off, simply buy Bitcoin because Bitcoin's dominance tends to rise. If you're looking for opportunity, it probably makes most sense to be directly involved in meme coin trading. Now the issue is that meme coin trading is very risky. It's very hard to not fall for the rug pulls. It's very hard to not buy the honeypots. It's a game of skill and not just luck. So does it make sense to buy a token that went up by thousands of percents in the last 24 hours? Or are this all scams? Or does it make sense to buy a meme coin that's in the hundreds of millions of dollars? How much upside is there still? What's the perfect balance between risk and reward? At what point do we make the cutoff? How do we filter the problematic tokens? To answer those questions, we need to learn as much as possible, right? We need to learn about blockchain analytics. We need to learn about wallet tracking. We need to find out what are other influential people buying and selling. Winnings come to the people that have most skill over time, of course. There is some luck involved, but there's also skill involved. And the more we trade, the less the luck component becomes important and the more important the skill component becomes. And so there's more than 100 tutorial videos on thebitcoinstrategy.com. Link is down below. There's a tutorial video on how to use our on-chain analytics tools. You've probably seen this in prior videos on this channel where I analyze a meme coin. You can plug in any Ethereum virtual machine based token in there. You can plug in any Solana token in there. There's also a tutorial on how to build those tools and how to extend them. There's also an entire video course on how to find other influencer wallets, on how to find wallets of successful traders. And of course, we've got our own influencer tracking as well. For example, here, influencer Kyle Chessy just bought more of the GOAT token. And yes, I talked about GOAT yesterday on this channel already. Opportunity and risk is directly linked. The more we can lower the risk though by avoiding the scams, etc., the better. There are also dedicated chats on various altcoins directly in premium where we can discuss this in the community. There is a 1-week money back guarantee as well. So in case you don't like what you see, simply just message me within the first 7 days and I'll refund you 100%. So again, I believe that Bitcoin dominance is likely going to continue to rise. So a broadly diversified basket of altcoins is probably not going to cut it. It has to be very concentrated bets in small market cap altcoins, preferably meme coins. Buying Solana directly is probably not worth it anymore. Speculating on Solana though, besides Base and Soy, I believe can be very profitable. Looking forward to your comments directly below this video. Looking also forward to see you subscribe. I publish videos regularly on this channel on Solana, but as said, also on various meme coin opportunities. Thanks for watching. See you on Premium and see you in the next video. Cheers.